Oh, welcome to today's streamer one. It is Friday, May 30th, 2025. It is 8:45 p.m. PST, and we are going to be playing Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. I set up some stuff last night. I was updating a couple things on my stream, and oh my god, my hair, what is wrong with my hair? I took a nap earlier, so my hair's all wonky. Anyways, I updated some stuff on my stream, and there's if you look down, if you're on Twitch, if you look down at the Twitch panels below, you'll see there's new TTS monster Twitch panel, so you can now use text to speech with AI voices and all that stuff. I got the free tier. You get like 400 credits per month. It's not like I have a bunch of people donating anyways. I set the limit to $5 to be able to use it. I will most likely decrease it, but I'm just gonna leave it as no one donates money to small streamers. Absolutely no one. I don't know of a single person who actually donates to small streamers. The only time I actually got money from like a donation was, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I have gotten it before, but I got like $1, $2. I think $3 was like the most I got at one point. So it's not like a common thing. Plus, yeah, no one does it. No one gives money straight up to small streamers. It's preferable because, you know, they get 100% of the revenue, as opposed to like Twitch or YouTube, where you get a 70-30 or a 50-50 split. Donations, 100% of it goes to the streamer, not just a percentage of it. But people tend to have Twitch Prime for free, so they end up doing that, and then doing Twitch because you get the emotes, so it's a little bit more interactive with Twitch. Same with YouTube, you get emotes and all that crap over there. So when you do like a membership thing, and I man, if you can customize the amount, like the dollar amount of the Twitch sub like you can on YouTube, oh, it would be so much better. It would be so much better. I set my memberships on YouTube to 99 cents a month. I get 70 cents out of that for every membership. It's very little, but I honestly don't care. It's like, oh, it's not that much. Anyways, here's Overwatch 2. But yeah, there's new alerts as well. So when I get a follow or a sub or a raid, one of those three, there's a new alert. The raid is new alert. The sub is a sound effect that is currently a channel point reward. I'm probably update that. And then the follow alert is new. I recorded it like a couple minutes before I started my stream. If you've seen the message of like when I get a new follower, it's that, but me saying it. So anyways, I want to try to NG push. I don't know if it's gonna go well. We'll see. Anyways, how you doing? Happy weekend. It's gonna be a big day. On Monday for me. I'm taking the day off work. I wasn't expecting to take the day off work, but I'm going to take the day off work because I thought when you bought a house, when you are scheduled to go to the office of the title company to be able to sign all of the documents, that you were able to do it ahead of time before the closing date. However, not the closing date, but like before, I don't know. It wasn't time constraint because I'm closing at the beginning of the month. I can only do it no later or no sooner than June 1st. June 1st falls on a Sunday. They're closed Sunday, so Monday's the earliest I can do, which is why I'm taking a day off work. I got to do it at noon, middle of the freaking day. So that's what I'm going to do Monday, is sign a bunch of paperwork, empty out my bank account, and get a house. That was a big announcement, by the way. Hopefully, if all goes well, I will have keys Monday evening, if not Tuesday morning. or Tuesday afternoon whenever I get off work. I got to meet the realtor so she can give me the keys. And the first thing I'm going to do is change the locks. Well, actually, I probably won't change the locks because I'm going to use the lock that I have at this house in the new one. So I'll probably just leave the lock the same for temporarily until I can get a new lock. I do want to change the door, the front door. There's a house that we looked at that has like it has like a dungeon door. Like the peephole wasn't a peephole. It was like a little flap that you open. It was pretty cool. And I was like, damn, that front door is cool. You know, like solid wood. Like, damn, dude. I gotta give me one of those, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing that is happening. I am getting a house. Everything should hopefully go through well on Monday. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Should. The only thing I'm worried about is like is for them to increase the down payment. The down payment and closing costs to more than what they said it was going to be. But I have the papers and I have the funds for it, but I'm like, if they increase it by a lot, I'm like, the fuck. It was the guy told me it was an estimate, but essentially he's like, yeah, it's gonna be this much. And I looked at the paperwork and I'm like, I got that, it's fine. So unless they increase it by like fucking like 20 grand or some shit, I'm like, I can't fucking do that, man. What? Should. But yeah, dude, I'll be a homeowner on Monday if all goes well. It's gonna be very exciting. Huh. It's gonna feel the same. It's just I'm gonna be poorer. That's actually what it is. I want to be mucho poor. Mucho poor. Do I want undead? Because I don't fight undead until the second act. Applies a buff that increases health and mana regen for a short period. It's resistance, block any damage, conviction triggers. I don't like this stuff here when the conviction thing. I've tried. Okay, so when below half health, your spells cost less mana. I haven't tried this one because I don't like the fact that this only benefits me when I'm below half health. I don't like being below half health. Shield of Faith, I have tried, and it's really good until you get below your half your mana, and then you can't use any spells because you blocked everything. So it's good, but it's also really bad. When you deal physical damage based on your current mana. I don't have current, like my current mana is not max all the time. So this I don't think would benefit me. Because I'm always healing or doing damage or something. Blazing Lance, it's fine for like damage or not for like a poke, not essentially your primary damage when I use Immolation. So it's good for a poke, but it's kind of a waste because you want to be next to everything when you use it. Fuel the Flame, you gain additional stacks of Inner Flames when casting Immolation, and Inner Flame is my like passive AoE damage thing. So I just get more stacks, 3 and then 5. Each stack of Inner Flames adds fire damage per your character level to your weapons. So yeah, I do more fire damage. Yeah. Each stack of Inner Flame increases your fire resistance and fire penetration. This was really good, especially for the first boss, but I'm going to end up skipping the first boss once I beat it the first time. None of the other bosses do fire damage. Until you get to the Harbingers, and there's one phase where there is fire damage, but it's easy to avoid. Just don't touch the red balls. The last boss, the Avatar, doesn't have any fire attacks. And then these are increase the size of strike area. This erupts into flames. I like this one, Purging Flames, on the last act. Because everything hurts. So you just hit the floor, even when you're hitting nothing, and just lead them into your fire. They die pretty quick. Additional lightning damage. Whatever. It doesn't chain. It just does lightning damage. If it chains, that would be pretty cool, but it just... Oh, no, it does chain. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I don't have anything that increases lightning damage, though. I'm more of a fire damage kind of guy. The one that I like the most is Turn Undead, because it makes it so I can do more damage to undead. And Acts 2 through Acts 2, 3, and 4 are all undead, pretty much. Almost all undead. I think the second act... Yeah, the second act is all undead. So it goes by really quick. I want to do that one. Architect. I don't even know I'm doing architect stuff. Should I do architect? Should I do like treasure hunting, or... I don't need to do the disabled traps. Fewer enemies. I want to do fewer enemies because I'm almost max level. Towers destroyed. I don't need towers destroyed. And fewer elite. I'm almost max level, so there's no reason to fight more enemies. I just... My goal is to finish. Points of interest, fewer enemies. I could do... Say, I say gentle traps. I want to do gentle traps. Just for the schmeckles. Apply. And then Blessing of Power, mana cost, because everything I have increases mana. And then start it. Let's do it, baby. Oops, wrong skill right off the bat. Oh my god, dude. Good lord. This lead up to the thing? Yeah, it does. The guy's not even there. So I have to beat the second boss, I believe, in order to do the Dark Citadel. I'm turn down the views. Or turn down the game volumes a little loud. Ooh, turn down for what? Oh, dude, this freaking soldier's uniform is so good. But I don't want to attack with my weapon. So I'm going to go resist. I can survive longer. The parry's good. The weapon crit chance and the weapon crit life leech are really, really good on a rogue. I had this set on a rogue and it was awesome, dude. I could not die and I just did an immense amount of damage. But on a paladin, when you're like doing spell damage, not so much weapon damage. I don't think it's that great. The parry is cool, but after that it's kind of whatever. Even though your strike scales off your weapon, is a physical attack, but it scales off damage. But yeah, whatever. I'm an intellect paladin, a spell damage paladin. I do want to play rogue again. It's pretty fun. Look at that fucking wreck, dude. Get wrecked. Hey Robert, you want to hear my new follower alert? When I get a new follow on Twitch. I just recorded it. No, then your follow age will reset. Hold on. I can simulate it. Yeah. Yeah, do you want your 5 years and 10 months and 8 hours to reset to 1 minute? Easy. Oh my god. Hold on. Almost in. Okay, hold on. Let me simulate it here. Following me was a big PP move. Thank you. Oh I didn't know what to say. I wanted a different sound because I was using sound bits that I have previously recorded, or not recorded, but from different clips and stuff. And I was like, I want something different because I have channel point rewards with those. I was gonna do good lord. What about subs? Yeah, I mean, the sub one I gotta redo. Not redo. I'm using an existing sound effect for it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm using an existing sound effect for that one. I used my good lord one for and here's the when I get rated.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see.
I thought that was pretty funny. I do want to change that one as well. I would rather have the alert notifications be like my own voice and saying whatever. There's the inner flame. The shade. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do that one for once. I spent the entire time on my instance to look at sound effect buttons and just clicked on a bunch of random crap to see what was good. And I found that one. And I was like, okay, that's fine. There's a bunch of them that cater to like Twitch and raids and stuff. There's like, oh, like incoming alien invasion or attention raiders, but they're all like really bad sound quality. Like they don't sound good. They were all clipped from like existing videos with other background noise or something. So yeah, I'll make one specifically for me at some point. I'll make it in my new house when I get all my new office. Because the air conditioning is right outside the door, like the window, and that is right to my right side. You can't hear it, but I can kind of hear it a little bit when there's like, I don't know. I can sometimes hear it, so I'm pretty sure that gets picked up by the microphone a little bit. What I do want to do in my new office, which is going to be bigger, not by a lot, but it'll be the layout's going to be a little different. Behind me is not going to be my sign, unfortunately. I am going to mount my sign on the wall, but it's going to be at an angle. So you'll still be able to see my sign on my just chatting screen, but it's not going to be directly behind me like it is now, which is kind of a bummer. Because what's going to be behind me is the wall where the door is at. And I could orientate my desk where I'm facing the wall with the door. And make myself like a little cubicle, because that's how I have it now. Like I'm like in my own little cubicle kind of thing. But I kind of don't want that type of setup anymore, because I feel like I lose room space when I'm facing the openness of the room. If I have my desk in a corner, yeah, you won't be able to see my sign directly behind me, but you try simulating the layout on a 3D modeler. I haven't. I've kind of just went to, I don't know, MS Paint or whatever on my iPad and just kind of drew a bunch of squares. Orient these nuts? Oh my god, dude. Saw that from a mile away, dude. Let me see if I can do. Oh, here we go. Paint. Let me open up MS Paint. So essentially, this is the room, right? It's kind of a square. So the door is. Good lord. So the door is right here, right? So, oh my god. Bigger? Oh, they changed MS Paint. That's cool. So oh my god, that's so big. That's what she said. So the door's right here. I have a window right here and a closet is like right here. Okay. So what I was going to do is I was going to put my desk, I'll put my desk black. So I was going to put my desk like this, right? And then this is my desk, and I would sit here. And I have like my own little cubicle. This is definitely not the scale. It's more like, oops, can I redo? It's more like this. It's more like that. And then I'd be sitting here. And then on this wall, here's the light switch. On this wall, is an empty wall here. I was gonna get Billy bookcases from IKEA and get like, I think 3 of them is gonna be big enough to do the whole wall, but I was gonna do bookcases this entire wall. That way I can put like, I can use it as storage, but also showcase a bunch of like my collectibles and stuff. And do that. And then I was gonna put my sign, my neon sign that's behind me right here, right? This is how I was gonna do it, but I feel like I lose the space because of like the desk being right here, and I kind of whatever. So what I was going to do is do my desk this way in the corner, right? Sit right here. Hold on. I would sit. Oh shit. See, here's the problem. My desk return is on the right. I would prefer it to be like this, right? But my return is on the right. So it's going to have to go like this. Right? And then so it would go like this. This is how I was going to end up doing it. And then my bookcase right here. And my sign, my MxGlory sign on this wall. So this is how I was going to have it. The problem is, I think when I put my camera right here, you're going to see the door. And that's what I don't want. But if you can't see the door when I have my camera mounted in front of me like it is now, then you'll only be able to see all like my stuff right here. Or I can move my camera and put it in the corner so you can see me at an angle. That's how I used to have it. And that way you won't be able to see the door. You can see more of my sign and maybe like this little area right here of like collectible stuff, which is fine. I might do that, but I don't know how I feel about having my desk in this orientation, because camera vertical portion of the desk. Oh, like right here. Put banner behind you, right wall. So that the only reason I'm not this. So this is the return. The only reason I don't want to use the return as my desk space is because the depth is not as deep as the main desk space. I think this. I have my tape measure here. The depth of the desk on the main portion is 30 inches. Right? That's what she said. And on the return, it is. Oh my god, dude! Can I fucking do this shit? I got like a bunch of crap in the way. Hold on. 27.5 inches. Get a new desk. Yeah, it's 27.5 inches. So I would lose 3 inches of desk space, like depth, which might not seem like a lot. But there's no holes on the return, so I can't route my cables through the holes of the desks. They would have to be routed behind the desk, which I guess would be fine. Drill. I don't want to drill through this desk. This desk is way too expensive to drill. The only holes that I've made were drilling the mounting for my PC, because I have my streaming PC and my gaming PC mounted under the desk on some mounts, but I screwed the mounts into the bottom. And then I mounted a power outlet on both sides. like the 12 outlet, like fucking long ass one on both sides so I can connect stuff. That's the only drilling I want to do. I don't want to drill in the desk, because if I fuck it up or don't like it, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Plus, I have my desk mat, which is there's like 3 inches on the back side of the return where the desk mat doesn't go all the way through. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. So yeah, I'm either gonna mount my desk this way. The reason, or I could have my desk. I could put my sign here. Okay, so my sign can go here, and I could put my bookcases with all my collectible shit right there, and that's mainly for me. I could mount my desk this way. Okay. And then I sit here. The only problem that I have with this is when I put my webcam either in the corner or in front of me. If I put it in the corner, you're going to see like the door. I don't really want that. If I put it here in front of me, you'll be able to see my sign on the side, but you'll be able to see the closet door. And I don't want that. I don't want, it's a sliding closet. I don't want the closet door behind me. I think it looks ugly and it's not that great. Yes, I use a green screen when I do my gaming, but when I'm in my just chatting scene, this is behind me. I got my posters, I got my sign, there's some random crap on the desk. You'll still be able to see the random crap at my desk, but like the stuff behind me, there's going to be a giant closet door behind me with nothing on it, and it's just dead space, and I don't want to have dead space behind me. So what I was planning to do is remove the closet door. Okay, so if I remove, I can make this bigger. If I can remove this closet door, right? If I remove the closet door and instead, because the closet goes inside like this, right? I can remove the closet door and have bookcases inside of it. Okay. Hold on, let me do that a little better. I can have the bookcases inside of the closet. I have 2 of them. I think only 2 would fit. And then I can mount, and I can have my like collectibles and shit in there, in addition to whatever's in this this section here. But I can have like bookcases here and here, because I'm not going to put clothes in the closet. I'm not doing anything in the closet. And I think I might do that because you'll be able to see the window. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna have like blinds anyways, but whatever. I do need a space for my printer, and I was gonna put my printer on this side, but I don't want my printer to be visible on stream because that's fucking stupid. I was probably gonna put my tool chest here with the printer, because that's how I have it now. I got my printer, I got my server, and it's all right here. I'll probably have it more closer here. Like, it's not that big, but yeah, like right there, out of frame, and that leaves this entire space open, which is what I want. Or I could just man up and, instead of sitting here with the camera, I can sit right here. No, I can sit right here with the camera over here and lose that 3 inches. 2.5. I get those 2.5 inch of desk depth. That's what I would lose. That might be something I would end up doing, mainly because the corner of my desk, so this section right here is all unused space. In my parents' house, on my streaming setup, I had my streaming PC mounted up here behind my ultra wide, and right now it's currently mounted on this side under the desk, and my gaming PC is right here under the desk. I can always move that stuff. But yeah, I like I would sit like this, right? The monitors would be closer to me. Problem is that I don't think the ultra wide is going to fit on that side, on that right side. And plus, I use the return as an armrest. That's the other thing. Yeah, I use the return of the desk as an armrest. I'm using it right now. It is like super comfortable. So I gotta figure it out. Yeah, I can get a new desk, but I did spend like $1,200 on this fucking desk, so it's not like I can get rid of it all willy nilly. Yeah. I do want to replace this desk at some point. I'll most likely make it either my son's or my wife's desk for like random crap. It's a very nice desk. It's very expensive. It's a uplift desk. But they have, as much as I don't like the company, Secret Labs makes a really nice desk. And it's also very expensive for what it is. But they have the cable management stuff behind and under the desk, like built into the desk. You know what I mean? It's like the desk is like 35 or 36 inches deep, but that there's like 6 inches of it, which is basically like a flap that opens where you can just stuff all the cabling back there, and then the cabling comes out from there, so you don't see any cables on the bottom. It's got its own built-in tray, but it's like a metal built-in tray, so you don't see it from the bottom or the rear, and it's all just there. So I think it's pretty nice. Let me see if I can find. Let's see. Secret Lab. It's a Magnus Pro. That's what it is. It's a Magnus Pro. So it's this thing here. So they have desks, right? They have the metal desk, which is like their cheapy eco-friendly option. It's not sit stand. Yeah, it's 100% metal, which is actually kind of cool. And it does have that built-in tray. But yeah, like shop now. And did they have like a longer version of this? I think they just have one. Oh, here we go. Choose length. Literally just 60 inches. That's one size. That's it. The Magnus Pro is a sit stand desk, but look how fucking long this motherfucker is, dude. I would lose the return. So you can have 60 inches, or I can have it 70 inches. My desk right now is currently the main desk is 72 inches long. Okay. So yeah, it's 72 inches long. Fucking huge. And this is 70. So it's very wide, but I like this cable tray. This cable tray is pretty sweet. And then the color I would do would be black. Signature black, which is they got stealth. I just do signature black. I believe the black is, yeah, I kind of want the micro suede, but it's got this like like Lamborghini bullshit on it. Like, so I'll just do the leather one. It's a built-in desk mat, and it's magnetic, so that's pretty cool. I can get a Batman version or a Cyberpunk version. Dude, it's too busy. I do like the Cyberpunk one. It was too busy. There's Jinx. There's Star Wars. I was super into Star Wars. Valorant, if I was a nerd. Joker, if I really like purple. Assassin's Creed, if I ever played the games. Never have. Warhammer. I think that was pretty cool, but I don't play Warhammer. And then this Naruto one, which I don't like. And then they got the esports ones. I think they're dumb. So I would just get pastel pink. I can do pink or cream white. Or stealth. This is not stealth. Signature black is stealth. So I would just do signature black. Or no desk mat. completely bare, just no desk mat. I would have my own desk mat. No, but I would want a desk mat. It comes with the freaking thing, so I would do that. And then cable management. I wouldn't really get any cable management stuff. Probably maybe some of the magnetic anchors and the cables things that go on the legs. But yeah, it's $1,000. It's $950 per desk. Pink dish man. But dude, look. So this it's got built-in controls, right? And you can. Oh, I didn't know this. Apparently you can lock it so you don't hit anything. But yeah, it's got the built-in controls. This is what I like. This little flap here for like the cable management stuff is so cool. And it's got a built-in surge protector in the desk. So you connect it on the bottom, and the top, you connect your own surge protector in there. It's not a surge protector. I believe it's an extension cord, because you're not supposed to plug in a surge protector into another surge protector. I believe it's just an extension cord is what it is. Oh no, world's first fully integrated power supply. Power supply. Oh, power supply column. What power supply? Use a single conceal with built-in electrical socket to power your desk and devices all at once. Okay, never mind. So if that means I won't need my backup battery, right? If it's no, it's not a UPS. This is not a UPS. This is a power supply. I'd have to figure this out. But look, if you look at the pictures here, I don't know if you can look at the freaking, oh my god, dude. Freaking look at the pictures. Good lord, my guy. Here we go. If you look at the pictures, they have like a like surge protector right there, right? Duh. But so it's a fully integrated power supply column. I don't know what that means. I think I know what it means. I think it just means that when on a sit stand desk you have the power supply for the sit stand part. I think it's just built into the leg with a power strip connected to it. So essentially this end would be connected to my UPS and the UPS into the wall. And then I would have my surge protector up here with all my crap on it. I think that's basically how I would have it. But this cable management thing is fucking awesome, dude. I have a flap that hangs on the back of my desk with all my cable management stuff. I fucking hate it. I got it because I thought it would look okay. But I don't like the way it looks. It looks dumb. I would mount my one of my computers on one side, and then my streaming PC I would probably put on the floor. The only cable connecting would be the... I need a monitor cable too. Man, son of a bitch, dude. We'll get the pink one. Did you get the pink one? There's a white one. That looks pretty cool. They got this like the stand-up thing. This stand-up thing is actually really cool. It gives you more space, and you can mount your monitors on this thing. So that is actually pretty cool. And it does put your monitors very high, which means I wouldn't be able to put my camera up here unless I'm standing up the entire time. But I do like this setup here. Or I could just have it, regular up there. But this is kind of how I would have it. So I would have the dual monitors. I would have my streaming monitor and my gaming monitor in front of me on the same arm, and then my ultra wide would be on the right side. Not in this orientation. I would have it horizontal. Which that's the only downside. My monitor is going to end up hanging off of the desk, but I would end up putting it up against the wall anyway, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. And then since my streaming monitor is going to be on my left side, I can have my streaming PC here on the left side, so I don't have to run cable all the way through. So I could do like that. I'd have to look at more videos and stuff. This guy, look at that. He's not even sitting down. That's from IKEA. That's from IKEA too. I recognize that anywhere. Yeah. So this is pretty interesting, having like the lifting thing here. I like this though. I like this. The only problem is that you can't put another monitor on here. At least not, yeah, you won't be able to put another monitor here. So my ultra wide would be mounted down here. So yeah, I like this if I was only going to have 2 monitors, but I got 3. One of them is an ultra wide. So yeah, I don't know, man. Do I want this desk? I gotta look at more videos on it being set up. Mute all this crap. See, height adjustment. Don't need any of this crap. I already have all that stuff. One cable to plug everything in. Then you got a little surge. Does it come with a surge protector? You can have your PC on either side. If the thing is really long, can I get 2? I can get 2 of these mounting things and have both my PCs on either side. I can probably just do that. So how much is that? Add-ons. PC, here we go. I get 2 of these guys. And then these Ethernet ones are actually pretty cool. I don't need that. So, surge protector. Yeah, power strip. Don't need that. So here we go. $1,147. This is how much that would cost. Oh, I need to get them on. I don't need the monitor arms, but if I'm gonna match what I have, I've got mixed match monitor arms over here. I need the ultra wide display for heavy duty. I don't need the heavy duty one, do I? It's a 34 inch, not one of those like 49 inch ones. Vertical, here we go. The vertical one is an arm, a dual arm, 2 arm, 3 arm, 3 monitor arm. Hold on. That's $500, dude. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That is interesting. Hold on. User stack screens vertically. Okay, cool. Configure other phone monitors to phone range. Extra wide base. Compatible with management add-ons. See, this here. I want to look at more pictures of this stuff. So that's fine. Give me more. Give me more. Okay. That's cool. I did have vertical mount, like vertical oriented monitors like that. My streaming monitor was up here, and I had my camera off to the side. I don't know, to be honest, how I feel. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Right here. This is an ultra wide, but can it extend to accommodate an ultra wide? That is what I'm curious about. Can this accommodate for an ultra wide by 2? I could just buy 2 monitor arms. I can get a dual and then a single. So I could get the dual for my 2 27-inch ones, right? Monitor 2. So add to cart. Wait, one vertical monitor stand, 2 single monitor arm with connector add-on. So this includes 2 monitor arms or 3 monitor arms. See this right here. If this arm can extend all the way out to fit an ultra wide, that would be kind of cool. I think it can do that. Because these obviously can extend out. The angle's a little weird, but these can extend out. So I would mount this off center so I can have my gaming monitor in front of me, and the top monitor would be my streaming PC, and this side one would be the ultra wide. Let me see. Alienware 3418 DW, I think is what I have. I want to know the... Here it is. How much does this thing weigh? Power, dimensions, weight. Weight. Oh, here we go. Weight without stand, 16.10 pounds. 16 pounds. Fully adjustable. Max weight, 8 kilograms. Yeah, that'll work. Wait, right? kg to lbs 8. 17.6 pounds. I mean, I'd be cutting it close. Max weight. Max screen size 32. That's debatable. That's debatable. For each arm, that's debatable. Right? Match arm? Yeah. This is the max is 32, but I have 27-inch and a 34-inch. It should technically work, right? Right? 16 pounds is how much this monitor weighs. 16.11 pound. And the max weight for this is 17.63 pounds. So yeah, this should work. And then extend, okay, millimeters, to inches, because we're dumb. How many millimeters? 515? 515.7? 20 inches. So, 20.3. So this, oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And the monitor extends out a maximum of 20 inches from the center. So from this point here to the monitor arm is the maximum 20 inches. So if I extend this out and then extend this out, I got fucking 40 inches of space here. And if I measure, you know, the middle of this monitor to the other middle of the other monitor, or where it would be, is like 30 inches. So yeah, this should work actually. That should work. And then if I have it in this orientation, I don't have to worry about any of the monitors hanging off of the sides. And wait, let me look at this one here. This is the big boy, the heavy duty one for the ultra wides. But this is for like those big ultra wides. Yeah, this is for like those monster ones. Yeah, 57-inch. To have a ultra wide that big. Let's see, heavy duty. What's the weight on this thing? Maximum weight. Oh, see, the weight is from 17 to 35. Yeah, my monitor is only 16 pounds. It doesn't even meet the minimum weight capacity for this thing. Yeah, this is for ultra wide, the mega ultra wides. So yeah, I would be fine with this one here. So I can get one of those. See this right here? Extend all this shit fucking all the way out here, and this one just out a little bit, which would put it back in. And then that would work. And then that would work. Or I can have it like hit in this orientation. That would work as well. Have it up there. Okay. Or I can get 2 monitor arms. The reason I want one monitor arm is because I like the riser, the desk riser. This right here. The desk riser would be cool. Hold on. Max weight load capacity, 154 pounds. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe it would be too much for this thing to handle. But yeah, like that. I do like this because it gives you that space under the desk and under the monitors. And what I would have is like my microphone can go under there, right? Maybe. Wondering. Yeah, I think my microphone can go under there. My little thing from my headphones can go there. My Go XLR can go right here. I got my Stream Deck and stuff right here. Yeah, dude. I think it would work fine. Doink. At confirm selection. So this one would be a 3 monitor arm. And the I don't need the laptop attachment. Or I could just do a dual and a single. If I do a dual and a single, everything's this way instead of having it oriented that way. No, I kind of want to minimize. Holy shnikes, dude, $1,700. This is more than what I spent on the desk that I have now, and I lose the return. Yeah. I go through phases where I'm like, oh, this is so cool, I want to do it. And I'm like, nah, that's fine. Maybe next time. I just build my own desk. That's how I want. Alright, I'm not even friggin' through this run yet. I've been streaming for an hour, almost an hour, and I haven't even done a first boss. Thought about freaking desks over here. Yeah, I could buy 2. I'd buy 2 monitor arms. Increase my fire resistance. Oh, this one here. Lane hands. If I had a 5090, I would have a single PC setup. If I had a 5090, I would migrate to a single PC setup, but I don't. I have a 3080, which is fine for a single PC setup. But I have a dual PC setup because there have been times where I needed to restart my computer. Yeah, dude. There has been times where I had to restart my computer in the middle of a stream, and I'm glad I had a 2 PC setup because I was able to do it without having to end my stream. Oh wait, I have beaten this first boss. I think I died. Okay, well at least I can skip this boss. Oh, you're wrecked, son. Ooh, you know what sounds really good right now? Maston, you still here? Did I ever take you to the crepe place? I think I took you to the crepe place. Yeah. What the crepe? I think you're the one who found it. I can go for a crepe right now, dude. Yeah, I can go for crepe like right now. There's fire penetration. I'll do yeah, I'll do Aether Flames. What time did they close? What the crepe? They closed at 11. They closed in an hour and 20 minutes. And it's Friday. I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't have the walkthrough. I don't have the walkthrough of the house until 1. I have not eaten dinner. I ate lunch at like 3:45. I ate Jersey Mike's, it was fine. Let's see. Ooh, here, Dragon's Claw. I want that 4-piece set, dude. This 4-piece hat? Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, Madison, if you're here, let me know, because that way I can demo my new follower alert. Don't unfollow me, otherwise you lose your follow age status. Don't do what Robert almost did. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. More damage to undead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother. These are undead. I thought those acolytes were not undead. Oh no, never mind. I'm using my fire. Oh, I'm so dumb. Like right now. Boom. Yeah, they're not undead. What do you got for me? Ooh, I level 32. Ooh. I think the gloves. I level 32, so I'm gonna do the tome. The fire tome too. Hell yeah, dude. New item, new equipment. If I don't find anything better by the end of the run, I'll equip it. Level up. All right, 3 stars, 3 points. I'm max level. Can't level any more until I beat NG3. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are so doing it. I think by the time of we get to the final boss, it'll be level maybe 37 mobs or something. We'll see. This just straight up evaded my explosion. The hell? Let's see, recovery. Ooh, spell power. Weapon and spell power. Hell yeah, dude. I can get more damage. Health and a mana regen. Ooh, or a dash. Do I want an extra dash? Or do I want spell and mana regen? I'm gonna do spell and mana regen. Ooh. Increase the size of the strike area. Wait, that one's pretty good. Randomly, I'm gonna increase the size of it. I don't have the fire one yet, but I'll get it whenever it pops up. There's no secrets back there, huh? There'll be secrets on the other side. I lose that. Ooh, that was pretty good. No, no, I can lose 10 wood. Hell yeah, I'll lose 10 wood for a trinket. Got a bunch of wood at base. I'm not even using. Like how much wood do I have? I have 1,300 wood. Yeah, I can lose what, 9, whatever. Ooh, mana regen, nice. A secret right there. Iron gain, okay. You don't benefit from destroying all this stuff anymore? Why not? Down. Oh yeah, dude. Get over here. Oh, I gotta heal this guy. There's a big guy. I need him to spawn. There it is. Ooh, that guy just got one shot. Oh, that guy got wrecked, dude. I level 31. Okay, we're getting a little tough here. Swiftness, nice. I'm gonna go this way first. Oop. Boy. I got an item I can't use. Oh, 630. That's what it was. No secrets. Conviction triggers deal damage, increase current mana. Oh, here we go. Yeah, more mana and health regen. I'm glad I changed the Siribot default message when the ads finish. It was too long. Crowded up the chat. Secret? Yeah. Got the exit right there. Did I do? I don't think I did, stats. It doesn't tell me what things I got. From like the architect. I don't think I did gentle traps. Or maybe I did. No, I did. I did fewer enemies. and fewer elites. Which is working out because I already hit mixed level. All I need to do is just beat the bosses. What do you got for me? I can lose 5 stone and gain weapon crit and weapon crit damage, which I'll do. I don't, you know, I can spare the materials. That's all we got. All right. Ooh, up or down? Down has a secret, and also leads to the boss. Oh no, wait, maybe this leads to the boss. No. Down leads to the boss. Skill upgrade. Ooh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, that should help for the next act. Maybe this leads to the boss. Get over here. Soldier's uniform. Dash. Or weapon damage. The dash. Yeah, I'll do the dash. Damn it, I ran out of mana. Crap. Ooh. Alright, what's over here? Just little couple boxes. Did. A trader up here? Ooh, I can lose that and get a chaos orb? I don't need the iron. The other one's random. Do I have a chance to show separately? Yeah, I'll do the chaos orb. It's only 6 iron. I can buy the iron. All right. Done. Now time for the boss. Boss takes forever. This fucking AoE bullshit a little more often than normal. Ah, I missed the big bunch of it. Oh, I just did 10,000 crit. Nice. Did. Spending 30 minutes. Let's just missiles, weapon speed. Ooh, a static deflection shield. Maybe I can go. Well, am I go back to full strength build? Nah, dude. I got one piece of the soldier's uniform, the armor. Bottom. Let's see, get a chance to strike. Ooh, okay, so now I can get the lands for some poking. On my way. No secrets here. Oops. Damn it. Oh, let's so much shadow damage. Oh! What the fuck, dude? God damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go use that. I'm gonna go use this thing. But it only removed 3. It's supposed to remove 5. Wait a minute. I feel like I got ripped off. Spell power? Hell yeah, dude. Alright, wood gain. Yeah, I get gold gain. Sure, why not? Chance to... Okay. I can get all that stuff now. At least I'll be able to do damage based on the curse that I have. There's not a single secret in this freaking floor. Nope, not even that. Not even this hallway. Nope, not there. Nope. This floor has 0 secrets. Or maybe there's one, but I feel like I found it. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, hell yeah, dude. What's the lantern does something about blinding? Shines life forward turns a 5 miles across muted to blindness. Hell yeah, dude. That's gonna help for the other axe too. Wait a minute. Oh, I missed a whole ass section. I'll get to that raven later. Ooh, impy imp. Over here. Oh, it removed all of my shadow curse. God damn it. I wanted a little bit of it. Looks like I might get some of that curse back. I got 1 curse. Not a single secret. Oh, I'm gonna miss a whole section up here. You know what games I miss playing with people? Survival games. Remember that time we all played Rust for just like a super long time? That was pretty nice. 7 days to die. I meant good games. Get to the Russians game, yeah, pretty much. Dude, Rust was so fun. With a group. It sucked playing alone. 100% damage. Oh, dude. Applies. Oh, yeah. Alright. I got my 100% damage buff. Yeah, I miss playing survival games. But no one's able to commit to them anymore. I think the one survival game that I like playing that I'll most likely go back to each time is Valheim. Valheim's pretty fun. But no one freaking plays that game, dude. Everyone has it, but no one plays it. I don't know why. It is pretty hard game to play alone. I do enjoy it. The building's really nice. The ambiance is really cool. The music is awesome. Sailing on the boats is kind of tedious and super slow, but it's super immersive. With like the wind, and then you get the kraken that spawns every now and then, and the big old giant sea monsters. Yeah, dude. It's one of those things you gotta like commit to it. I just didn't kill any of the ads, just straight to the freaking boss. That's how it's done, baby. Krakenon? I have not tried Kraken. What the hell's Krakenon? Never heard of it. On Steam? Ooh, oh, Caspian. Weapon. Ooh, I got my parry. Ooh, stunning. Very nice, very nice. Where's my...
Are you kidding me?
You're so fucking annoying. You're so fucking annoying.
Oh, Lord, dude.
You're so fucking annoying.
Drink water. Yeah, I definitely don't have a sound effect for that one. But I got my water right here. Suck on that straw, baby. Ooh, a shadow chest. I haven't heard you glug once. Dude, it's straight into the esophagus. Yeah, no glugging needed. I could probably go around, which I will. Hey, look, I can. See, the architect thing that they did with like reduce or eliminating the corridor traps, I think is stupid because there's always a way to go around. What am I saving? Half a second by going through the trap? Another secret here. Ooh, what's this? Summon spiders? Okay, whatever. They're not that great. I need my fire strike thing. That has got to be... Ooh, a chest. Nope. Oh, nope. Ooh, a maul? Ah, dang it. I want a two-handed axe for my berserker. Ooh, silence enchantment? Okay. Oops. Did my little... Oh, I got one guy left who's still alive from the previous act. The other one died, I guess, during the boss fight. The hell? I think I do more damage when I hold down my immolation. It doesn't say that I do more damage when I charge it, but it just tells me that I can charge it. So the tooltip's not very specific. Maybe it's the illusion that it makes you think that you're doing more damage. Again, there's no block. I think that one's pretty good. Well, I can block any damage. The pyre up there? I think it's a pyre up there, right? Let's go see. I know. Nice. Weapon power per shadow curse. Don't need that. I will take this one. See, this is the one that I don't want. When you have more than half of your maximum mana left, you block damage for the cost of mana. Mana lost per damage block 0.5 per damage blocked block amount. So if I get hit, the bigger the hits, the more mana I lose. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. The weapon power? I'll take the weapon power. Sure, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna go use the little torches. And then I can go exit. I can use one more torch. Oh my god, dude. I got all my freaking stacks back on that thing. I thought I was able to get through that trap without getting... Oh my god, dude. So stupid. Yeah, light and fire resist. You get some resist. Get some resist. It's the higher IG levels you go, I think the less curse these things remove. These were removing 5 curse. Now they're only removing 3. Ooh, 3-piece. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Armor and resist. Spell power. Oh my god, dude. I want to do so much damage now. Physical health. Oh, I get the 4-piece bonus. Temperature to drop on duration. I don't think I'm going to get the 4-piece bonus. So I'll work on that. I want to guarantee said bonus. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Got myself a little snack. A little snacky snack. Alright, corn nuts. Chili picante. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you can see it. Oh. I had a nut in my beard. No ASMR. Mukbang. Hold on. I think I had like a beard or mustache hair poking out of my microphone thing. Yeah, dude. I think I had a little nut residue in my beard on that last chug. No, no. Should I change my category to ASMR? Or are my tits not big enough for that category? Oh, Robert, I gotta know, man. You still doing homework? Are you still being a loser and doing homework like an idiot? Going to school and bettering your education? Yeah, like that's gonna get you anywhere. I gotta know, what type of problems in this one? And the bitch ain't wood. Oh, good. Can't. I'm done with homework, dude. I'm done with school. I'm done with home. I have a bachelor's. That's all I need. In the IT field, that's all you need. Actually, you don't even need a bachelor's in the IT field. All you need is certifications and experience. That gets you where you want to go in the IT field. You're not going to meet one the IT person that has a master's in IT, unless they're like a teacher or something. But even then, why would you teach IT? If you know so much, why don't you go do something with it? Yeah, dude. I regret getting my bachelor's, to be honest. I was forced to get it. I was forced to get it by my old job. They kept pestering me and asking me. Their IT director kept asking me when I was gonna get my bachelor's. I'm like, fine. I'll go get it online since you won't let me. You won't allow me to go to class. You're fucking bitching about me not having a degree for some stupid reason. He hired me without one. Like 4 years into the job, it's like, "Are you gonna go to school?" I'm like, "Fuck's the matter? Why does that matter?" He wanted me to work 40 hours a week, so it's not like I could just leave. And it was in fucking Studio City, dude. It was in the middle of the fucking... so much traffic everywhere. How the fuck am I supposed to go to school then? I think it was like Brand College was like down the street or something. Some no-name community college or some shit. I'm like, why would I go there? Just because it's close? And it's literally my only option in order for me to keep my full-time job. Otherwise, you'd fire me otherwise. And it sounded like you wanted to fire me for not having an education. I don't know. The guy was fucking dumb. I hated that guy. Glad I left that place. Now I work at a place with where I work with a bunch of idiots. One in particular. He's a fucking moron. Look at that guy. BRB! I forgot what question I was going to ask. Oh, I know what question I was going to ask. I just don't know how to phrase it. Yes, I know this crunching is very loud. Fucking deal with it. One Susan. Oh. Ooh. Do I need to remove that? I got one curse. Should I remove it? I want to remove it. There's no reason to have it. If I had like a bunch of stacks, I would keep it. But the one curse is not going to be a deciding factor on whether I can do more damage to this boss or not. Alright, bosses. The Harbinger boss. Diet Coke and corn nuts. Chili picante to be specific. I used to like barbecue ones, but they changed the recipe, the formula on it. Now that they don't taste very good. I don't know if they went back to it or what, but I haven't had the barbecue ones in a long time. But chili picante, always good. I can't do that. I need them both to be next to me. Keep spreading around. Right. Ooh, this is 2-piece? Ooh, cast speed. Oh, hell yeah, dude. And a sword. Okay. Why did I get that bitch? I was already full health. You back? I'm silenced. All right, this is where things can get a little intense. What the hell? You're summoning so much crap, dude. Oh yeah, join your buddies, dude. Got 3 more. Look at my little army. The pyre. Very nice. Where is this? Save that for later. I'm gonna go through this room first. Gotta prioritize my targets. I gotta kill the big elite dudes and the casters. Those are my 2 primary targets. They are the most annoying.
You're so fucking annoying.
Scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, my fucking soul left my body for a split second. Jesus Christ. I have that reward so fucking loud. By the way,
you're so fucking annoying. You're so fucking annoying.
Oh my god.
You're so fucking annoying.
So when you speak, yeah, no cooldowns, dude. More interaction. There's more incentive. When you're speaking into your microphone and when you look at OBS and the audio levels, your voice, is it consistently in the yellow, or do you have it so it's not in the yellow, like just before the yellow? Okay. Because for some reason, okay, when I speak, I have my audio levels or my microphone levels at the top end of the yellow, like almost in the red. But I have microphone settings where I have a Go XLR, which, yeah, just a tip. I have a Go XLR which I can eliminate the peak, and I can have a 4:1 compression, which I know you and Michelle don't have, which I think is why both of your mics sound really low in game, like when on stream, at least for me. Yours is a little louder than Michelle's, but Michelle's, I watch her stream and it's really low. Like I gotta turn my volume all the way up to hear her. I can hear the people she's streaming with better than her. That should be the other way around. And I don't want to say anything because, you know, it's her stream, whatever. But I'm telling you so you can tell her and let her know. She needs to fix that shit, dude. She's not saying anything. She's not doing anything about it because not enough people are complaining about it. That's why. Yeah, adjust the levels. It's almost like she has her levels like in the green, which is fine, but you can't hear anything. You have to have them like in the yellow, but like on the top end of the yellow, so you can hear everything. The other thing that did some increased strike size. Yeah, sure, why not? The other thing that I have is I can increase or decrease the sound that the stream hears, and it would still be okay on my end. So that's another thing. Bottom line, I think you guys, if you guys are, I mean, you're somewhat serious about streaming. You guys are doing it. Michelle's been doing it. You've been doing it. Invest in some audio mixers, dude. Doesn't have to be super fancy or super expensive, but audio mixers would be super beneficial to both of you. Does that have shadow bullshit over there? I think it does. I want to save this pyre for that. Since you guys only do a single PC setup, I recommend something like a Beacon Studio. If you can change out your guys' microphone for a dedicated microphone, that would be way better, IMO. But you guys are using your headset mics, which fine. It's fine for the people who have like 50,000 viewers that like watching streamers that yell during their stream, because those are the only people that I see use headset mics. I guess. I don't know. There's a younger generation that thinks yelling is funny. Sometimes it can be. Time and place. But if not a dedicated microphone, you don't mind a nice boom mic. I found one at some point. So, mic arms, don't cheap out on a mic arm, dude. There's another guy that I met streaming. He doesn't stream anymore, but he had one of those like spring boom arms. It's got on Amazon for like $10 or some shit, and he refused to upgrade. And I mentioned it to him because when he would move it, it would make sound, like you can hear the springs, and it was kind of annoying. But because it worked for him, and it holds his mic, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna upgrade." Blah blah blah, like that. And I was like, "Well, okay, dude, then I won't watch your stream." You have to cater to the people that you're viewing, that are watching you. So it's not like it might be beneficial to you in your wallet for the most part, but I mean, you want people to somewhat give you money, I guess, right? Well, anyways. Oh damn, dude, this got a fucking lot. Damn, dude. I 37, bruh. So, what I recommend is getting a nice quality boom arm. My recommendation is, if you want, yeah, but money, yeah. See, you gotta have to put that aside. It's don't skip out on the gear, because someone to me $200 on my stream. You're gonna have to suck it up and buy some good quality stuff, because the good quality stuff is gonna last you forever. I've had this mic arm, you can't see it, but it's off to the side. I've had this mic arm since 2013. It's a Rode PS1 microphone. It's a $100 microphone, or it's a $100 boom arm. Okay, but I've had it since 2013. It is flawless still. It works fine. You know, Target has them for $100.
Are you kidding me?
No, dude, I'm not kidding you. Not kidding you. I used it for my camera when I did my Pokemon stuff. The other ones that I do recommend is the low profile boom arms, which is what I'm using now. It's the one that goes under your monitor. You can tuck it under your monitor. If your monitor is high enough, you can tuck it under it and put it away when you're not using it. I actually prefer the low profile ones. So I want the microphone in my face. I don't want it hanging down. Or whatever. The worst streaming tech gear that I ever bought. And I ain't talking about my microphone. The worst streaming gear that I ever bought would probably be a Elgato Cam Link. Now, Elgato makes some pretty good products, okay? Don't get me wrong. Their stuff is good. Their stuff is somewhat quality. The ease of use is out of this fucking world, dude. How easy it is to use their stuff and software is like hands down the best in the industry, because no one else is doing that type of thing. So they're conquering the streaming space when it comes to gear, and they're making more affordable options. They have more affordable options for like the Stream Deck, and they have a webcam now and like something else. But it's a more affordable option, right? But the Cam Link, which is this little HDMI dongle that you plug, it's a USB dongle you plug into your PC, and you plug in an HDMI, and the HDMI goes into whatever camera you have, DSLR or whatever other camera that uses HDMI, right? I have a Sony a5100 as my webcam. Yes, it is a $600 camera. I bought it to use as a camera, but I have since upgraded, or not upgraded, but now I have a Sony fucking ZV-1. Oh, it just turned on. And its battery lasts fucking forever. I haven't charged it in like a year, and it still has battery. It's a Sony. Oh yeah, a Sony ZV-1 is what I have. Okay, this little handle thing doesn't come with it, but I got it. I got this for my top-down shots for my Pokemon stuff, which if I ever get back into it, I'm going to use it. This was $800, okay? I don't recommend getting something like this, but going back to the Cam Link, my Sony a5100 is a DSLR. It's a mirrorless camera, okay? And I used it, and it was awesome. It was a little dongle. You can plug it in. I can use my webcam. Cool. And then like a week into using, I got it at Best Buy. A week into using it, I would notice that my camera, while I was streaming, would freeze. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I would have to turn off the camera and turn it back on. The camera wouldn't freeze. The picture on OBS would freeze, meaning that I would freeze on stream. So the camera was still functioning, but it was just frozen, like the software-wise. And I couldn't figure out why. And so I did a lot of digging. For some reason, it's still being made. That product is still a thing. But I don't know what's... The internals apparently aren't powerful enough to power a mirrorless camera. And I don't know if it's because maybe the A5100 uses a little bit more power than another, cheaper DSLR camera or whatever, or mirrorless camera. But essentially... It just wasn't powerful enough. And I found in some forums that that's a very common thing, where the Cam Link would make the picture freeze in OBS and freeze completely. I thought maybe it was the power, so I changed like different. I have a dummy battery in the thing plugged into an outlet, so it's constantly on. I actually have the power strip. I'll tell you how I have it hooked up, but. Yeah, the internal of that little dongle is not powerful enough to keep the camera running for an extended period of time. It'll work for like 10 to 15 minutes or whatever, but then it would just crap out and freeze. So I ended up buying one of these, an Elgato HD60S, which this one is bad, by the way. It caused my camera to shut off. So I stopped using it. I actually need to replace this one, but I have two of them. One of them was for my Switch and the other one was for my camera, but I bought a capture card, a full-blown capture card. an external one, and it works, like no issues. Ever since I swapped to an actual capture card for my webcam, I got zero freezing, zero issues with the video. No more freezing. Everything was working fine. It sucks that I have to get a full-blown $150 capture card to get my camera to work, compared to a, you know, it's $80 to $100 little dongle to get it to work. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, the Cam Link was the worst gear. I returned it. Luckily, I was within the return window, so I returned it and got a capture card. But I have to get a new one to replace this one at some point, whenever I need one. I'm using the one that I use for my Switch as my capture card for my webcam now, which will eventually probably break at some point, which I can get an HD60S or an HD60X, which is the 4K version of this one. My camera, it does 4K, but it does 4K at 30. I'm doing 1080 60, so that's all I need. Weapon speed, spell hits gain, chance of stun, movement speed. I'll do movement speed. The other piece of gear that it wasn't the worst, it was more like I don't have the hardware to support it, there was a capture card that Elgato released. Let me see. And I had to buy it from Elgato's website because Amazon didn't have it. It is their CamLink Pro. It is a 4 input capture card. Okay, and even though it says CamLink, this is this is what I had before. Okay, this is the thing that fucking broke. Not broke. I got 2 of them, and both of them would cause the camera to freeze. This is a garbage product. Don't ever buy this thing. So instead, I bought the HD60S, which has been replaced by this one, HD60X. This one I think does $180. This one does 4K 60 pass-through or 1080 240. I only need 1080 60. That's all I need. I could be a fucking idiot and get a what is it, the 4KX, which is $200, but this one has HDMI 2.1, which is meant for 4K 144 hertz gaming. I'm not using my capture card for gaming. I'm using it to display a camera, so I don't need the 4K 144 pass-through or 10-bit color. I don't need any of that crap. But anyways, I got this product, okay, and I put it in my streaming PC. And the problem with my streaming PC is because I got a mini ITX board, right, which only has one X16 slot, which I'm using for my 4070, which is doing my encoding for my stream, which is why it looks fucking fantastic. The other slots are 4X. There's 2 4X. This works in a 4X PCI slot, and it was working fantastic. Okay, I had it for a month, and it was working flawlessly. And the reason I got this was because my capture card for my camera took shit. I didn't want to use my console one if I want to play Switch on my computer again. So I got this. So the HDMI 1 would be my streaming PC, and HDMI 2 would be my webcam. And if I ever wanted to use another webcam for my Pokemon stuff, I could do that one. If I have another camera, I can do another one, right? I can have up to 4 off of one card, which would be awesome. And it worked flawlessly. But after a month, my camera would freeze. And my gameplay itself, like on the screen, what I was displaying was working, but me moving around, I would stutter like every 8 seconds. I think I timed it. It was every 8 seconds I would freeze, and I couldn't fix it. And the reason is because this was connected to an 8X slot, and it says it works in an 8X. Okay, if I go to the specs, here, tech specs. All you need is a PCI 2.0 a 4X slot, okay? Oh, you know what? I did have it in a 4X. Sorry, not an 8X. I had it in a 4X slot, which is the minimum requirement. But it wasn't fucking working. I didn't have an 8X slot to connect it to because my motherboard on my streaming PC doesn't have one because I built my streaming PC smaller than my gaming PC. Same case and everything, it's just a smaller version of it. But yeah, this is a lie. Yeah, this actually needs to be an 8X, not a 4X. It's fantastic. I like the product. I just wish it worked on a 4X slot better than what it did. Now, it could be that maybe my camera uses too much power, and that's why, because I'm using the exact same camera that the Cam Link was on, and that Cam Link was not able to give this camera enough power to stream the thing because it would freeze, it would shut off, and all this other random crap. This may not be powerful enough on a 4X PCI slot to power the camera and show the video and a desktop. I didn't even try connecting a third device to it. It probably wouldn't have even worked. So I do think it needs an 8X slot for the PCI lanes. Maybe if I upgrade at some point, I'll get this. But yeah, this is another shitty product. It just needs better hardware to run. But they have a Game Capture Neo. I might get this one. It's $130. Why is the video like so much ass, dude? What the fuck? Is it because I'm... Oh my god, dude, no way. You can't see it because my monitor is HDR, and for some reason this video is not playing in HDR. So yeah, I can't watch this video because I'll white it out. If I turn off HDR, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I could get this. This has, I believe this has 1080 60. See, this is something I could use for like an iPad or a Nintendo Switch because it doesn't need 4K. I don't even think it does 4K. Does it do 4K? Xbox up to 1080 60. Yep. That's all I need for my webcam. That's all I need. And it pass through is 4K 60 HDR, so that's fine if you're doing pass through. I don't use pass through, so how I would have this connected is I would connect my camera in, and then USB, and then that would be it. However, the fact that 1080 60 is the max that it would do makes me feel like whatever device you have plugged in cannot be too powerful, otherwise this thing will not be able to power the camera, even though it's cheaper. So if I ever need a new capture card, which I do need a new capture card at some point, I'm going to end up getting this one, the HD60X, which is more powerful than the other stuff. What I have for my streaming PC to do my capture card for my display, I have the 4K Pro. I have this one. It was very expensive. It was not $300. This is an upgraded version, but I have the first gen version, which still works fine. I have this connected into my streaming PC, and I have an HDMI out. Yeah, I have the HDMI from the GPU going into the in of the capture card. So this is essentially a virtual monitor, a virtual display. So when I go to my display settings, this is right here. This is the capture card. What I was doing before is I was duplicating 2 and 3. I don't know why it says 1 and 3. Yeah, 1 and 3. It's supposed to be 2 and 3. I don't know. I think it was this one. Yeah, 2 and 3. I was duplicating these two, but ever since I got an HDR monitor, mirroring displays, Windows does not support HDR, and I wanted to enable HDR because I got an HDR monitor. I want to take advantage of all these features. Fucking thing cost me $800, so I ended up having it as a third monitor and putting it off to the side. If I scroll to the corner here, it doesn't even go to this virtual display. So it's like doesn't even exist. And in order for me to actually get my desktop, which is my number 2, to be mirrored onto number 3 in OBS, I have OBS running on my gaming PC. So this is the preview. I just disabled the preview because it uses less resources. But essentially, I have the display set to whichever monitor I want as my primary. So this XG27AC DNG is my gaming, my OLED screen. All I have to do is do the desktop capture, and it's a full screen projector source onto the 4K Pro. So I am projecting my display onto this display. So essentially it's a mirror, but I need OBS to do that. Doing it this way makes it so I can stream in HDR content. But I believe I don't have any filters on here. Right here. I have to force this display. So this display capture, I have to force it in SDR. If I uncheck this, you will see the HDR, but because Twitch does not support, or YouTube does not support, like HDR streaming, it will look super like bright and saturated. So I have to force it to SDR. But what you see is the same as what I see. It's just what I see in person is a little better. That's fine. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It just works for me. I was gonna just mention something else, but I forgot. Yeah, I know. This played for fucking 30 minutes. I feel like I'm wasting my goddamn time. Why am I explaining it to someone who's not going to? Never mind. Whatever. Oh my god, dude. So dumb. Bottom line, I have spent so much time perfecting my streaming setup that for me, there's no other way I can set it up. How I have it now is how I'm going to keep it, and I'll just upgrade it. Worst tech you bought for streaming? Worst tech? Yeah, Camlink Pro, or the Camlink. Garbage product. Don't ever buy it. Yeah, I could do that. The problem is that I can just say, oh yeah, it's the worst. It's not powerful enough to do this and that. I can't remember or find, probably after a lot of research, I cannot remember or find where I saw someone mention that the Camlink is not powerful enough to power a DSLR camera. And I'd get a bunch of people end up hating on it because they're like, oh, well, I have one and it works for me. I was like, okay, cool. Well, because your camera probably doesn't output enough power to break it. Mine does. It's a Sony A5100. It's like a 15-year-old camera or some shit. I don't know when the thing came out. Didn't come out recently. Cameras, DSLRs nowadays are more power efficient, so it probably will work with more modern cameras. Now, am I sure of that, or am I just talking out of my ass? I don't feel like doing the research. Making YouTube videos like that requires a lot of research, and I honestly can't be bothered with doing all that. Ass it is. Yep. Follow me. Follow me into the pillars. Whatever. Source M Genius. His source, trust me, bro. Oh my god, I almost died. Source, trust me, bro. I used my first pot in this run. Too bad the dragon or the serpent doesn't have like friendly fire on itself. Like it's shooting its lasers at its other head, but it's not damaging it. It's kind of dumb. Need more mana. Done. I got one guy that's still alive. Look at this. Still alive, dude. I forgot about my nuts. My corn nuts.
You're so fucking annoying.
I know, right? I gotta turn down that fucking sound, dude. Hold on. It's so fucking loud. Where is it? I have the volume.
You're so fucking annoying.
Turn on to 80%.
You're so fucking annoying.
What if I down to 30%?
You're so fucking annoying.
Nah. Hold on. I gotta see where the levels are. There you go. I was blocking the window. 70%.
You're so fucking annoying.
There you go. That's fine. That's before. God damn. Wow, dude. That's Jeremy's girlfriend, by the way, saying that. So I don't have my fire strike thing on skill wise, which is kind of a bummer. Which is gonna make this pretty difficult. Nothing over there. Oh, I almost died. Brush my teeth. Can you talk louder so I can hear you? Yeah, hold on. Oh my god, that was funny. Hold on. That button work? Will my vertical replay buffer work? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. Yeah. Recording marker, Twitch timer, add timer, chapter marker. What's this? Can I add a chapter marker? I bet if you go clip. Oh, welcome. There you go. Let's watch the clip. Oh my god, that was funny. God, it didn't get it. Damn it. Nightbot does the clip. I've been migrating everything to Stream Elements. Stream Elements. Let me see. Let me pause this before I fucking die. Let me go to my dashboard for Stream Elements. Chatbot, chat commands, custom. I do have a clip. Let me go to Nightbot. I think the reason I did Nightbot was because it was faster than the Stream Elements bot, but I kind of want to consolidate and get rid of Nightbot. It's not that it's bad, it's just why have two bots? clip. Okay. So if I edit, copy, cancel that. And then let me edit this one. It's the same one. Ooh, maybe not. Hold on. Let me disable. There we go. Okay, let me test it out and see if it works. It does. It's just a little slower. Okay. It works. Why don't I have... It's a different command. Let me see. I'm going to add a new command. And I'm going to activate this command. Okay, let me see if this works. I think the reason I have a different command was... Oh, that worked too. Okay. Okay, let me see if this works. That also worked. Okay, cool. Okay. In that case, I am going to... It's a different command. Yeah, it is a different command. Shut up, me. Thanks for the clip, bro. Wait a minute. My thing responded with thanks for the clip, bro? Do I have a command? Oh no, my fucking streamer bot. Hold on. I have to reboot my streamer bot. For some reason, the streamer bot, this is connecting. For some reason, streamer bot, the tabs stop working if you don't go to all of them, which is interesting. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, cool. There. Wait, I can't see my action. My actions are also. What the fuck is going on here? Let me try it again. I went to my actions tab and everything's like blanked. It's not blanked. It's just it doesn't load. I think it's like a known issue. Okay, there we go. Now it's loading. Okay, what I have to do, I have to go to every single tab and load it before I can display the chat. I think that might be why. Okay, so I have a command. Oh. My command says clip it. And I have a command in StreamerBot that says clip it. Oh, got it. Create clip. That's why I did not use... Okay, hold on. I'm deleting this command. Okay, I'm turning off the clip command. And then I'm just gonna name it something that no one's gonna ever use for this one. I can't disable commands at Nightbot. You have to delete them, which is kind of dumb. Okay, so now the command is going to be clip. I'm gonna save it. Hold on. Action, YouTube message. Thanks for the clip, bro. And can I do Twitch channel? Create clip, marker. How do I say? How do I do like a message? Polls, predictions, raid, rewards, sub counters, some tags. How do I send a message? What's the sub action to send a message on Twitch channel? Set channel brand content, channel game title, charity, chat, reply to message, send announcement, send message to channel. There we go. Thanks for the clip, bro. There we go. Fall back to broadcaster and okay. There you go. Okay. So now if I go, oops, wrong one. Go back here. Yeah, I was just about to do that. It should create a clip. Pseudo clip. Hold on. What the fuck is going on? Did it break? Uh-oh. Hold on. Create clip. No, I added so this is how what do you mean no audio? So the way it works, no audio? You should be able to hear me. Didn't hear my thanks. Oh. I'll make that a sound bit for when it says that. So the way I have it set up is my F12 and F13. My F12 does a 60-second replay buffer within OBS for the high quality. My F13 does the same thing, but for vertical format. I have a delay of 1 second between both buttons. And then after F13, there's another 1 second delay, and then it creates a clip. And then another 1 second delay, and then it sends the messages. But if I go to clips, if I go to content and I go to clips, your clip should be there. Newest creator. Does it tell me who created it? I'll just click on it. Hold on. Clips I've created. And then clip creator. Oh, okay. If let me try it. Hold on. I'm gonna go clip. Okay. So it hits F12, 1 second, F13. Okay, so I see the save, and then I see another save. Then it's supposed to create the clip, and then it sends the messages. Boom. Thanks for the blah blah blah. Right? I don't know why there's a delay. I put a 1 second delay. Okay. So now if I refresh this, I should have a clip with 0 views. It didn't do it. Okay, so the create clip button is not working, or the create clip sub action does not work in here. If I go to chat channel, create clip, that's what I want it to do, but it's not doing it. See if I can find that out. Let's do a little search. Do a search together. How to create clip. Twitch clip using streamer bot. Wow. Slip. Create clip. Streamer bot docs. Due to Twitch API restrictions, the generate clip will always be 30 seconds long and will be titled to match your current stream. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. The following variables will be populated after executing this sub action. Okay. Boolean result. Had ads. Oh. Repeat the last 1.5 minutes. So the create clip button or the create clip sub action in StreamerBot did not create the clip that it was supposed to. Hold on. Commands. New commands. Name. Oops. Damn it. Bum bum. There we go. Okay. User. Oh, there's a user cooldown of 15 seconds. So there is a cooldown. I put a cooldown on that. Okay. So I've got actions. Clip. Okay. Can you do the exclamation clip command, Robert, and see if it creates the clip? I want to make that a command. God, yeah, I want to make that a fucking command. So it's doing the clips or like the replay buffer stuff, but it's not doing it's not doing the actual clip in Twitch for some reason. And I don't know why. Collections, maybe? Moments? Copyright claims? No, copyright claims. Yeah, if I go to clips. Yeah, I've had other people create clips. But it's not creating that. So 30 seconds long, blah blah, show clip criteria. Maybe source, Twitch, chat, no, channel, the trigger. Yeah, the trigger is the command. I want to remove the 1 second delay on here. Delete sub action. Okay. I'm deleting that 1 second delay after the create clip. I'm going to delete the create clip as well. And I'm going to re-add it. So if I go to Twitch, I go to channel, create clip. And I'm going to put it right above the 1 second delay after F13. Save it. Now, I go clip. I'm fucking stupid, dude. I put a space after the exclamation point. God, dude. Okay. Now, if I refresh my clips page. Ah. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why I created it. I created it. Hold on. I'm going to move this message. Boink. Boink. Save. Okay. Now you use the command, Robert. You should see your name pop up in here. Once it loads. God, son of a bitch. I haven't made it yet. Okay, so I moved the messages up to the top of the sub action so it's displayed right away. Okay, so we created the clips locally. Now, if I refresh this page, you are not on here. This thing's fucking broken. What if? What if I take the stream elements response and I want to paste it here? Okay. What if? Hear me out. I'm gonna do something real quick. I need to go to Telegram because I sent it to myself on Telegram. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the text in Telegram. Okay. And I'm going to... I want to put a response. A Twitch message. I'm going to duplicate this sub action of sending a message. And I want to delete this sub action. And I'm going to delete this 1 second sub action. Okay. And then in here, I'm going to paste. I want to paste the API command that I use for Nightbot and for Stream Elements to see if it works. And apparently it doesn't. Oh no, that's you doing it. I thought you hit clip and oh my god, dude. Okay, hold on. Let me save this. Okay. Now do the clip, Robert. And no, I didn't create clip command Robert yet. Shit. Hey, wait. Oh, it didn't fucking work. God damn it. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay. It did it. So when if I enter that command there, I'm gonna delete that message just in case it. I know 50 million people are watching right now. Can I delete my own message? There we go. Delete message. There we go. When I do that command in Stream Elements, it posts the link of the thing. Apparently that's not what it does. So I want to delete the sub action. And what I want to do is I can just, for simplicity's sake, let me see. Global cooldown, user cooldown is 15 seconds. Global cooldown is 15 seconds. Save it. I could just turn on the Stream Elements one. And now if you use clip, it'll create the 2 clips locally, and Stream Elements will submit the thing. Yeah, there it goes. Not how I want it. I would rather have everything go through StreamerBot, but it works. Join for the lols. Shut up, StreamerBot, idiot. But yeah, it'll work. I can just have it like that. Now go exclamation IQ, and we can see what your IQ is. I have so many freaking IQ 39. I was looking at my old commands and I found out I still have that one. It was pretty funny. I should probably do a command for that. The PP command. OBS recordings. I have a lot of recordings here. They're all... I want to just delete... actually, I don't want to delete all of them. I'll delete that one. Delete this one. Delete this one. Was it at 30th? There you go. Delete these. End stream. Yeah, nice try. Nice fucking try. If I had that command, like as an actual command, and let you use it, oh my god, would I be an idiot? Hold on, let me eat my nuts. Okay, hopefully complete this run and level up. Are these traps? No, they're just like weird things. Oh my god, dude. Ooh. I just gained shadow stacks for standing in that thing, I think? Or did it just silence me? Diet Coke is getting a little flat for it still being out. What the hell takes this long drinking a fucking Diet Coke? Jesus Christ. I need that pyre. All my minions died. I forgot my cast speed is really fast. I can just spam my hammer strike. Kill these guys. It's just I'm losing a lot of mana doing it. Damn it. Really use another item. Get over here. Get over here. Ooh, get my skill before I die. Okay. I'm in Lance. You can just right nearby. I don't need that. I guess I'll get conviction just in case. Ooh, I just fucking wrecked everyone there. Oh boy. Oh no. Shadow chest. Okay. Oh my god. So much damage. Ah, I got one shadow stack, damn it. Ooh. Submit it over. Nice. That mean you're gonna go stream now? Stream yourself to bed. Nice. I do need to go to bed. It's 11:30. I should have been done with this run. I've been live for almost 3 hours, and I've been doing the same fucking run. I should have been done with this like 2 hours ago. Should not take me 3 hours to do a single run. But I did alt tab and talk about a bunch of random crap though. So. Okay, see if I can do it. Moment of truth. They're gonna talk about deaths. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Oh no. He attacked my spider. What an idiot. Oh my god, my ear itches. What a way to pause in the middle of a fucking boss fight. This is why I'm playing single player. So I can actually do that. I need mana back. Let me hit you so I can get my mana back. Oh no, he silenced me. All right, second phase. Oh my god, so many shadow stacks. I gained 3. Damn it, I gained another one. Oh, I gained 3 more. Oh my god, dude. Other face? Oh, he's back. No. Damn it. Ooh, that was not good. Crap. Crap. No. Easy, unless I die real fast. Nice. Damn. Oh, I got oh, dude, daggers for my rogue. Hell yeah. Ah, I got a freaking mace. Dang it! I need a Chris, man. All right. Does this mean I need to go I need to do strength build on this guy? How much gold did I bring back? 35,000. Damn, that's all the gold that I got? I need a single epic item? God, dude. 35.78 million damage. Blessed Strike. I use my Blessed Strike a lot more. Immolation, 15. Inner Flames. Ooh, Inner Flames did a lot. My Dirk Stab did 262k. I only used the Dirk Stab to get mana back. I need the Dirk because it has fast attack speed, and that's how I get most of my mana back. If I were to use something like these, it does more damage, but the attack is a lot slower. Yeah. See, watch, look. How fast I attack? How if I equip this? Much slower I attack. Yeah. That's a pretty good weapon, though. That's all good stuff. I lose a lot of intellect if I swap that type of gear. Oh, but I got a new tome, though. I did get that. So I'm going to sell the tome. Keep the tome for another character. Let's see. Feet. And then glove. Chest piece? No. Helmet. Offhand. Here we go. So I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. And then the main... Oh, the two-hander. I'm going to withdraw this guy because I don't need it. I want to withdraw. Oh, keep it... let's see. Two-hander, maul, and deposit. And then these three main handers. Main hand. Boonk, boonk. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, there is 4 of them. Okay. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. These daggers. Dagger, dagger, dagger. There's a dagger there. Damn. Level 27. This one I don't need. That's a sword. Level 27, 27, 26, 26, 25. Okay, so I'll get rid of these. Okay. And then, ooh, here we go. Two-hander. Deposit that. Everything else I'm going to get rid of. 34 cloak. Can I enchant the cloak to make it blue? It increases the eye level, but if you enchant the cloak, does it turn it blue? Turn it into a rare item? You can't. Oh, no way, dude. Oh. I've been selling greens, not knowing that you can fucking upgrade them. I wish I knew that. So let's upgrade this. Let's upgrade the cloak. Upgrade. Boom. And oh, okay, nice, nice. Okay, I did not know you can fucking do that, dude. Don't sell your greens. Upgrade them. I want to upgrade these boots just because I can. Oh, you got to wear them first, and then boom, upgrade. Where are my boots? I want to wear these back. These are strength boots. I don't need strength boots. Damn. Okay. What do I need? I need Carnage and Alacrity. So we're gonna do Carnage and Alacrity. There we go. Sweet. Now we can go to feet and deposit the feet. The helmet. We're gonna deposit that. this dagger. We're gonna sell pretty much everything else. The cloak, I'm gonna keep the cloak. I don't have a spot for cloak, so I'm just gonna put it in the gear dump. There you go. And oh, I want to deposit the. Oh, sell everything else. Sell everything. I don't. Let's upgrade stuff. Boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. Okay. Sell everything else. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Now I can go on to my rogue. And withdraw these. Hell yeah, dude. 10 eye levels. Powerful and destruction. Is that what I want as a rogue? I want something else, right? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I think the cloak, I want to... Cloak, I need 26. I need 26 focus. Can I give myself 26 focus? No. 26 focus. Doink. There we go. Now I can wear this cloak. Doink. Sell everything else. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Level 30, 32. Dagger, we'll sell that. We'll sell this stuff. Sell these. Carnage and speed. Bitch, fucking out of my way. What do I have? I have an offhand. Offhand. I can probably get rid of some of these. I don't know what that main hand is doing. Let's throw that in here. Okay. Now, everything I need to upgrade is upgraded. And I'm going to re-enchant powerful, right? Is that what I want? I want powerful. So if I do powerful, it gives me spell power. If I do mighty, it gives me physical power. If I do crushing, well, damn, crushing does a lot more damage. Oh, I get parry though. If I get weapon power, okay. Hold on. Physical damage, weapon power. What is the difference? I'm gonna keep the mighty. Of weakness. Probably get rid of that. 1 mana on hit, sundering, parry. Did parry? You can do parry. And then the cloak, carnage lacquer. That's fine. Stellar, doing powerful. All right. Let's see if I can upgrade my gear on this guy. Wands, main hand, 2-hand, offhand, helmet. I have an eye level 27 helmet. I'm gonna do that one. Chest piece. Okay. Can't do that one. Gloves. Can't use these. Feet. Can't use those. I need dexterity feet. Okay. But I can upgrade the helm. Wink. And what do I have? Powerful and reaping. Powerful. Powerful. And reaping. Yeah. Then I can level that up. Okay. Sell that. All right. What do you got for me? Nothing? I think I'm maxed out on this character too, right? Everything there. Make sure I have everything there. Potions, I believe I am maxed out on. No, I'm not. There we go. Good night, my dude. Alright, dude. I'll talk to you later. Oh yeah, I gotta drink more water. Hold on. Oh, that's flat. Oh my god. Shouldn't drink that so fast. Oh my god. Alright. I got my water here too. Daggers. Okay. What NG level am I at here? Mana cost. Magic. Magic do I want? Creates my poison. Oh, there was one chance to crit phantom knives. Poison knives. Deal additional poison damage. I think it was this one here. That was actually really good. Architect. I think I'm fine with that. NG2. Okay. I'll do NG2, but not. Oh, I have things to pull up here. Dexterity. Should I do vitality? Let me do boink, boink, boink. Yeah, I do 55 vitality, and then all right. So I'll be playing my rogue on the next one. See if I can get that going. But I want to take off and go to bed. I'm getting a little tired. A little baby tired. I will catch you guys on Monday. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll be streaming Monday. Monday's gonna be a pretty big day for me. I probably will not be live on Monday. If anything, I'll be live on Wednesday. If I have time to stream Monday, I will stream Monday. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. See you later. Peace.